suitable. We're getting started. It's going to be zero tenacity on the T side, moving up the mid area. Great crossfire though from Copenhagen Flames. And Strafo is the only one to pick up anything at all. Initially looking their way in towards the A site, and Simke persuaded into a bit of a false sense of security there as Borup takes advantage in towards the mini pit. Taking another fight. HiGHLiGHTS the one, though, to take it away. The crossfire on site here at A. Dominant there for Joffo. Now last alive. Some great spray work there for the double kill, but he's just down to 12 health and a dream. He anticipates Rawls coming around from
Feels like
they are in a situation where they're up against the buzzsaw, and HiGHLiGHTS on the AWP. That's going to be another key factor, especially push we've really seen. Oh, HiGHLiGHTS caught asleep at the wheel there. Felt like there was plenty of time to actually recover that, but Brute Monster on his way in, and Simke's got another frag. Simke with the deagle in the open here. Rawls has no idea that Brute Monster is in this position, and he's got the free frag. 2v pure Tenacity putting forth all the effort in order to take that area. Simke gonna find the opening pick though. That's over towards mid. But do you commit to this fight? Do you fall back? Oh, HiGHLiGHTS nearly found out. Great job to stay alive, but Brute Monster through the box was able to find the kill. So it's equalized 3-on-3. HiGHLiGHTS in position, and Brute Monster runs straight into that one. Nice wide swing from Nemanja to put them into an even stead. You have to try, do what you can. Great work there from TMB. Little bait and switch maneuver from Rawls. 2 saved rifles. 1 recovered rifle. There we go. Nice adjustment in the fallback as well. TMB survives. Nice Molotov, though. TMB chucks a nade in, and Joffo is currently off the board. A 2-man disadvantage. And they're coming straight through the smoke. Rawls with the shot. Blinding fast, and Brute Monster has to 1v4 clutch. She's being pushed in from all sides. Entirely regaled is out there. Information over here at A, but it's picked right back up. Shots fired. Nice job from Borup and Rawls on the site, teaming up incredibly well, peeking off of one another very incredibly fast, as Brute Monster does the only... Nemanja has taken quite a bit of damage in order to try and find the way into these positions. HiGHLiGHTS taking some space, and Nemanja has that opening pick towards Simke. He's taking the same angle. Coming back for more. Give him it. Move up. Through bracket. Borup coming to support. AVN left alone. 1v4. Feels very similar to where he was in the last round. Damage done, and AVN locked on to the HiGHLiGHTS position as its health in order to be anywhere close. HiGHLiGHTS caught, not caught, still connects. And on the exit, there comes the molly. Force HiGHLiGHTS out of position, but it's Smurf and Sky to hold the line, trying to recover what would otherwise be the flashbang, but it's not used. Simke trying to take the dry peek. Ooh, nice shot there by AVN. Rawls goes down. A little bit more doable now. TMB interested in giving this position away for free. Gonna force AVN to force the issue. You know, the Habu, but feels like that might have been the better story. Another eco, considering the lack of a plant, and I think a lot of that can come down to the incredibly on the cake. This is as good as it gets. Really, HiGHLiGHTS close range has helped. He's got a fallback in time. Monster has done well to find a nice timing. HiGHLiGHTS agresses in towards Joffo, and HiGHLiGHTS continuing to find success again. And same angle. HiGHLiGHTS has another one. The quad kill. Information gonna go for the peak. This time he's punished. And AVN at least denying the ace, but Borup trying to play around the smoke. HiGHLiGHTS has to play very passive here. And, well, HiGHLiGHTS only going to get one. Simke with a nice couple of kills to open. There's 2 flashes. Nemanja able to dissuade the one, and Simke for his triple. Rawls is going to fall as well. Simkey on the quad. Moved in. This is the first good round, or at least a good look that Zero Tenacity, if the flashbangs come here. Up top, it's Rawls. Bird from Sky and the op. They both got a frag. Bird from Sky, give him another. He's got it. The flashes come in and they're brilliant. Taking the time for the repeat, and Rawls goes for the final frag. 12-3. Rawls isn't going to be hit by it though. And Brute Monster should get taken out. Yep, the dualies, they are no longer overtaken by a player or two. But it seems like they're not committing. Interestingly enough, it's going to force out a bit of a rotation there. Avian and company. Avian nearly caught in the open, but Simkey doing so much work as per the usual. It's TMB. Just one bullet to the body. Put Joffo out. And TMB has the read of the situation. It also requires a whole lot. And Brute Monster nearly lining him up. Oh, Simkey does line him up. Simkey has fragging power, trading power, or anything for that matter. But this is changing here and now. Joffo with a double kill. Slowly as he can. 30 seconds remaining. And off the smoke, Joffo's going to take a triple kill. Op set up. No, there's HiGHLiGHTS taking that duel. So the op taken out. Sure, Simkey is able to be able to clear dark here. Nemanja giving away his position. Gets 2 dinks, but no frags. Well, to find these kills. TMB caught outside in the open. A 3-on-3 now with Joffo doing some good work. Flashbang. Bird from Sky. Close range. Rawls standing tall, though, despite the low HP. The crossfire set up. Now confirmed. Nicely done. Bird from Sky. A lot of sound being made. Oh, that molly. Somehow they knew. HiGHLiGHTS swings out, spots the one. Nade does damage to the other. Nemanja has 3 players not looking his direction, but somehow still is unable to come away with the frag. Joffo reaggressing. Doesn't take a shot initially, though. Tries to wait for a bit of a better timing to come back for more, and he should find at least that player, Bird from Sky, who got a little bit further forward. Rawls waiting for Brute Monster to go forward, and Joffo as well reaggresses at the right time. TMB can't find the timing to come forward, and it's Joffo to close the round. His patience pays off for a trip. Oh, there we go. That's one way to find T-side wins. HiGHLiGHTS and Borup, just easy couple of kills to start things out, but the nade from AVN timed perfectly to Borup's position. The MP9, though, going to have to do a lot of work, and it's just not going to be enough. Zero Tenacity have already lost this round. The banana utility. That smoke, not quite putting out the utility, or not putting out the... TMB is just walking out. Simkey turns around, right time to find the opening, though. It's going to at least stall things out for now. Copenhagen Flames have to contend with the Molotov. There's not a lot remaining. Just a smoke here for the T side. Joffo. Bird from Sky, though, for the entry. HiGHLiGHTS now has the op, and he's got it for a reason. 16-8. Different decks of cards. Play whatever you feel is the most correct in certain situations. And, well, TMB seems like only been right tonight. Those situations playing very well, as is the entirety of Copenhagen Flames, with Joffo going down. HiGHLiGHTS on to dispatch of him. Secondary smoke, and Nemanja unable to do anything about it. The onslaught of the Copenhagen Flames players, and HiGHLiGHTS with a triple kill. Having to be forced back into cave. Oh, there's Avian getting a opening pick this time. And Nemanja is going to go for the duel. Maybe a little unnecessary here, but isn't going to do so. Instead, getting it spammed themselves, forced out into the open, and Borup on the entry. With Rawls following up. Nemanja had to fight for banana consistently, got tagged down, and Simkey forced PC side. Flashbang. Oh, Bird from Sky. Gonna take the one, but it is a trade potential there. 1-for-1, and it's going to stay 1-for-1, but with zero tenacity, already finding that opening pick. They're the ones who come out on top. A player on the site, but Joffo, again, not checked, and again, the op from Brute Monster comes to fast towards B. The op in position. HiGHLiGHTS taking the space. Nemanja moving forward, moving through the smoke. Bit of a trade back and forth, but HiGHLiGHTS already so far forward on the site that he denies all of these positionings, and Brute Monster the only one to bring it back to somewhat even stead. Avian's not going to get checked. Holding on just to confirm that there's no more players coming his way. Avian is going so fast. The flash is good, but no, not good enough. The spray connects. Fired. Brute Monster has the kid. He's just sticking it. He's just sticking it. TMB checks it though. 6 rounds on the T side's already a really good T half for Ancient, and Copenhagen Flames are looking to continue that against final 2 players. Joffo, Brute Master. They go forward. They do what they can, but to push forward pretty aggressively. But yeah, bore up through that smoke. You see. TMB might find one. Actually, HiGHLiGHTS going to take Joffo out of the round. Nemanja still fighting for this control over in towards Jaguar, and Brute Monster has done some good work. Simki moving forward, but trade still not enough to equal sense an opening. And, well, he was not entirely wrong at this point. Looking like it's going to be the same. Read of the situation perfect from HiGHLiGHTS, and Brute Monster doing what they can with that. And a couple of times now in a row that he's gone for that aggression, and it has not been as effective in the last few rounds. Avian wanted one player, goes for the trigger discipline move and forward for some sort of flank, and I like this aggression. Brute Monster going to do well to find that opening pick. Simki trying to move forward once again, and ooh, this time he's gonna get it. The rotation from the AWP of HiGHLiGHTS caught out and bore up. Only able to trade one back. Avian still sitting ready, but not going to be good for it. We'll flashbang. Smoke once again. There's Brute Monster coming with it though. But he's done it again. The second pick there, 2 in a row. Both on the openings and now in the round. Nice shot. Nemanja. A little bit of a jitter peek. Trying to find timing. Bird from Sky trying to make a play. Will do just that. 2 frags and AVN. Gonna get tagged up by just that nade. Bird from Sky will eventually get taken out, forced into a forward position. Will end up taking a lot of damage, just down to a single HP. Brute Monster, how is he in this position? He's fallen all the way back. He's gotten through in towards spawn, and in fact, player on their flank. Brute Monster going to be punished. This should be heard though. The second player should be a known factor. And it is Rawls. But it's just going to be difficult to try and peek this. Oh, but Rawls hits a shot as well. Now it's down to 2. What was a 2-man advantage is entirely dissuaded. It's now Nemanja on 1 health for the 10th round. And it is Rawls. Rawls for the TMB trying to play around this. Is going to take a shot and give away his position, and Avian will take advantage. Here comes the Mac 10, but against armored opponents, that's not so effective. But actually, Nemanja didn't have any armor. These pistols working out well. I don't really know that that actually is unrecoverable. What I do know is that HiGHLiGHTS turns around at the right time, does some damage, but it's not going to deny any sort of plants at all. HiGHLiGHTS now pushing forward is going to take the duel towards Simki, who's down at 15 HP. Again, we'll pay for it with some health, but AVN swings out. HiGHLiGHTS, yeah, I was about to say, I think sticking out just a little bit there. Bird from Sky, very forward position, and meanwhile, Brute Monster has pushed forward to find the opening pick for the third time here. Back and forth it goes. Bird from Sky down 3v4. Davian very committed out in the open, and that will be a mistake that is punished. Fortunately for TMB, Simke took that time to get into a great position. Will swing back out and finds another one. Simke execute. Smoke for Donut, smoke for Spawn. Rawl's going to walk through that smoke alongside Bird from Sky, and TMB going to do some damage as well. TMB falls back to the sheer safety of Donut. Spots the lurking Pneumonia, and Avian's left alone. Oh. Avian going to come around the corner, and HiGHLiGHTS to shut it down. Copenhagen Flame. Position. Flashbang. I don't know how Rawls gets away with a kill there. Bird from Sky comes from the other direction, and it's a pinch. Smoke. Sort of baiting. They fell back towards Cave, but still hanging out in Jaguar. But meanwhile, Brute Monster has pushed all the way forward with TMB going down, and HiGHLiGHTS taking that duel in mid is the end of days for Copenhagen Flames. Copenhagen Flames in here. Oh, and Bora gonna get away with that. No way, he just continues to go aggressive. No way, Simke's not watching as well. I think Simke not thinking there was any way that Copenhagen Flames were going to be that far forward. We're going to be willing to take that many duels. And Avian feeling some frustration. Knifing at the air, trying. Now regrouping. Bora taking the long range angle. TMB the close. Oh, in the middle of the open. Dangerous, but TMB gonna still stick around. Find TMB won't give him any more chances on the jump. On the swing, though, he will do just that. Ooh, Simke tagged up there. Avian still committing through that smoke, and TMB, I think Avian thought maybe TMB would be caught out, but no, it's not the case. A Molotov and a flash is allowed HiGHLiGHTS and Bora up to do the damage. It's frags for everybody. Tenacity up against the wall here, and there won't be a single loss from Copenhagen Flames. Here we go. Bora up on the site. TMB as well. Now that's a good trade. Brute Monster doing some work. TMB for 2 more before they go down. 3 kills for TMB, and Bird from Sky will do it. 16-6. The